Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's edition of Daily Stand-Up. Without any further ado, let's get started. I'm Lee Henson, president and founder of AgileDad, and today I thought it would be fun to discuss why be agile. I hear a lot of executives and leaders inside of organizations talking about predictability and the importance around predictability. There are a ton of reasons why to be agile. Most organizations, when they think of an agile mindset, they tend to look for the reasons or the causes to become agile. And I think the first one right out of the gate is more frequent opportunities to inspect and adapt. True business agility supports the empirical process. It gives you that transparency, that inspection, that adaptation. The second reason for business agility is absolutely faster time to market. It really helps us set a goal and achieve closer to the center of our target, and allows us to really try to figure out what we can do in order to help organizations grow and to help our end consumer, better be aware of our product and use it the way that we intend for it to be used so that they can maximize the benefit of the features that we built. And the third reason that most organizations embrace right away is just increased quality. It gives you an opportunity to have more than one set of eyes look at everything that goes out the door. But none of those address, for true business leadership, for the C-level executives, if they challenged you and said, we're getting things done the traditional way, we're getting things done the other way, why be agile? Why make the change? Why rock the boat? What we've been doing has been working since 1963. Why change now? The truth is, the future is unpredictable. We learned this with COVID and with all these other things going on. We have no idea what's coming next. And with the world and its technology, changing is just faster and faster and faster. Technology is just flying. And, I really do believe, if you look closely at the pandemic that happened in the early 1900s, what you'll discover is that with the flu pandemic, right after we had the roaring 20s, and there's been a lot of chatter on Scrum trainer boards and Scrum coaching boards that we're setting ourselves up again for another version of the roaring 20s. I think the technology changes are going to be bigger and stronger than they've ever been before, but at the same time, change creates uncertainty. So those types of change create greater uncertainty to our needs, to our requirements, to what direction we're going to go, but it also breeds massive opportunity for innovation. So I think that when we focus on innovation and we focus on opportunity instead of the uncertainty surrounding our needs and requirements, I think it's going to help us to make those changes. I also believe that businesses that embrace Agile are way faster at adaptation. They are just able to adapt, to adjust. They focus on delivering little pieces and often testing the environment, remaining customer focused, doing everything they need to be successful. It's not always easy for an organization to just say, hey, we're going to make this polarizing switch, because it does require a mental mind shift. It does require a growth mindset. It does require leadership that stays focused. It requires teams and team members who understand their consumers. It requires people working together towards a common cause. It requires people understanding a vision and a strategy and having a target. It requires a culture shift, that people start behaving differently and start understanding how they handle uncertainty. And it also requires people to build an environment of psychological safety and trust. We've talked a lot about that here on a Daily Stand-Up. We feel like it's important to have that foundation. Without that foundation, it really doesn't matter what else you're going to be doing. It's just, if you can't have that foundation, that base, that trust, you're going to need to refocus your energy, realign, and get to the point where you do have those tools necessary in order for you to create an agile enterprise. And I think that Agile Center of Excellence definitely comes into play, right? So it's important for you, if your business is going to be agile, if you're going to embrace the philosophy at its core, from its people to its culture to its structure and its technology, you need to make sure you have a good understanding of what you're getting yourself into. And you need to be able to quickly and effectively respond to opportunities and things that happen. And I think that once your organization sets itself up in this way, and once your leadership understands exactly what they're trying to achieve, and you have a clear vision and strategy, getting to true business agility is just going to be that much easier. It's going to afford the opportunities for you to deliver early and often and create a world where easier and happier things can happen. That concludes our edition today. I hope that you took something away from it. As always, we encourage you to visit the AgileDad website. And if you have a topic you want to discuss with us, send us an email to learnmore@agiledad.com. We would love to hear about topics that you'd like discussed on an episode here of the Daily Stand-Up. As always, we encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Until next time, do take care.